Ever felt frustrated being told PMS, heavy bleeding, and cramping are just normal parts of life? You are not alone. I loathed my monthly cycle for decades. That all changed when I earned 3 health coaching certifications, discovering something incredible. Your period is vital. It is an outward sign of your inner health, and it holds the key to unlocking your full potential. I've been there battling heavy, painful periods, and I turn them into cycles with minimal PMS and cramping. Today, I'm on a mission to share that information with you. Pour a cup of your favorite drink, get comfy, and grab your headphones as we embark on a candid and empowering journey of self-discovery. Together, we'll demystify menstrual cycles, explore cyclical living, delve into natural birth control, and guide parents through those crucial period talks with tweens and teens. It's time to break the taboo around menstruation and embrace the wisdom it holds. I'm your host, Heather Allmendinger, and this is the Embracing Flow podcast. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us on Embracing Flow. I'd like to introduce our guest today, an expert at Embracing Flow, Coach Wendy. How are you doing, my dear?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing fabulously. Thank you for asking. It's so good to see your face again.
I know. I absolutely love spending time with Coach Wendy. We are dot sisters. And it just, she is a light bulb she is a beacon, my friends.
Aw.
She is an absolute beacon.
Thank you.
And through this episode, you will find out why. She has an absolute heart of gold, and she just wants the best for everybody.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for that.
Oh,
thank you for that.
Welcome.
That word bath. Just like it wash over. Thank you.
My pleasure. Here is why I have my beautiful guest, Coach Wendy, on today. She is a life coach, loves to work with women who are overwhelmed with work, aging parents, and children, that they don't take time for themselves. There are so many of us in that wonderful sandwich generation. She is co-host of the Smiling Souls podcast, and is also a published author and creator of the self-care sanctuary journal, 30 Days of Journaling Prompts for Peace of Mind. Through her coaching, Wendy helps overwhelmed women create more time and space to slow down and prioritize themselves. I am loving all of this. In fact, one of Wendy's clients, Jennifer, said she felt like she was going to go off a cliff. She wasn't taking time for herself, and as a result, landed in the hospital. After working with Wendy, Jennifer is taking her vacation time and has recently returned from a girls' trip to Disney World. And she also has an upcoming cruise planned for herself and her husband. She is in line for a promotion at work.
Yeah.
Oh my
she's
goodness,
all
of that.
She's ready for it.
Wendy holds a certificate in life and ADHD coaching from Coach Approach for organizers, and is also a former certified professional organizer. Outside of her wonderful work in coaching, she loves traveling, and she loves making new friends and learning new things. She enjoys studying spiritual, reading good biographies, and is an avid Gilmore Girls fan. Oh my gosh, I'm loving you even more because I have all 7 seasons.
Girl. Okay, we gotta chat sometime.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Before we get into why you love coaching and how you got into what you're doing with us as sandwich generation individuals, would you be open to sharing a cycle story, and about what age did you start cycling?
Okay. Yeah, of course. I knew this was coming. She said. So funny story. I was thinking about this, and I don't know if anybody else out there I think it was elementary school. It was elementary school. The growing up classes. I remember 6th grade, they separated the boys and they separated the girls, and they took us girls to the gymnasium and they showed us a video. Right. And I don't know if I was prepared ahead of time. Maybe not. My mom had to talk. I don't remember. But I just remember watching this video and I'm like, really? huh? Oh, okay, great. But then they gave us fun prizes. It was
Ooh.
very exciting. Like we got a bag full, like some coloring book. It was probably fallopian tubes. I don't know. I don't know what the coloring book was. And then they gave us samples. They gave us,
Ooh.
pads. And back in my day, this is how old I am. You didn't have the stickums on the pads. Oh no.
Mm.
You had to freaking get safety pins and
The
pin these bad
belts.
boys into your underpants. I was not excited about that, but I was excited about it because I was like, oh, something new. This is interesting. This is different. Yay. And you get the little booklet that talks about body odor and how you're going to change. Anyway, I was very excited about the package of goods.
All
And then
about
I
the
think
goodie bags. All
the
about the
goodie
goodie bags.
bags. I mean, it always has been about the goodie bags. Maybe that's where it started. And I think at some point, my mother tried to talk to me about this. I might have heard her. I probably did. I don't know. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my period is going to be this great big event. It's going to be life changing. It's going to be. And then when I got it, I didn't know it was what it was. After the video, after the booklet, after my mom told me, I was like, that can't be what this is. No, this is not it. And so this went on for a couple months. And it wasn't a big to do, right? In the beginning, so not a big thing. And then finally my mom was like, did you get your period? I'm like, no. She's like, well, what is this? I'm like, I don't know. She goes, that's your period. I'm like,
Oh, that's what
oh,
that's been.
I wondered what that was. So to preface all of this, I was 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it wasn't sixth grade growing up class. Anyway, that's my weird period story. You're welcome.
I love that story. Oh my goodness. Just I'm just throwing this out there because
Okay.
this
Yeah.
is an unusual embracing flow episode. Um
You're welcome.
if you hear Wendy giggling, it's because I am drinking extremely bitter tea because I had just started Inner Winter today.
Oh.
And Inner Winter decided to come in with a gigantic bang, which is very
Oof.
unusual for me.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see my beautiful friend and guest, Wendy. So I kept the recording. But if you see her or you listen to her or hear her giggling, it's because she's watching the how I respond to this bitter tea.
It's awesome. The faces that she makes,
Oh my,
it's so good. It's so good. Sorry.
it's okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's exactly. Sorry, not sorry. This is such an unusual embracing flow episode. I love it. It's something different. We're embracing flow. It is
Girl.
exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
If you're interested in hearing about the
Mhm.
Smiling Souls podcast,
Oh my gosh.
this conversation that Wendy and I are having is very
Oh.
much like what the Smiling Souls
Yeah.
podcast is about, but you add a third person.
Bring in Steph, and you got a party.
And listeners, you will be meeting Stephanie at a later time. Yes. She's going to be coming on. She is an absolutely brilliant woman.
She really is.
Fascinating in all the different things that she knows. Yeah. But today we're going to focus on Wendy.
Okay.
Wendy, how did you become this life coach that helps us with the sandwich generation?
Yeah. Well, so going back to my bio, you might have caught I was a professional organizer for 12 years, right? Mm-hmm. And so toward the end of that, I was like, I'm really kind of tired of coming home at the end of a day, moving people's stuff around, whether it's in their homes or taking it to Goodwill. And I'm head to toe covered in dirt, dust. I'm just and sweaty. I was a mess. It's like, you know what? It's kind of getting old. And beyond that, I felt like I wasn't making much of an impact. I was like, I feel like I had this feeling inside of me, this light inside of me that was being dimmed. I wasn't able to fully shine my light. And I was like, okay. And so coaching came along. And I was like, well, maybe this is it. And so I took my coach training. Here's the funny. Here's the funny. The very start of coach training, I quickly realized I had to work on myself first. I'm like, what do you mean I have to work on myself first? This is for others. This is not. Oh, got it. Got it. Okay. Damn, I got to work on myself first. So as I was going through coach training, I was also going through some deep internal work of my own, which completely transformed who I was and got me in touch with who I forgot I was, right?
Mhm.
So coach training ended and I was still organizing and I was trying to blend coaching with organizing because that's how I was trained. Coach approach for organizers, right? Was the intent to marry them both. What I found was for me, they didn't marry well. It just felt weird. I'm like, okay, well, I need to make a decision. Am I going to just continue organizing? Am I going to step fully into coaching? It's not, I can't do both. I'm not meant to do both. So I made the decision to step fully away from organizing and step fully into coaching in 2017. And at that time, I was focusing on working with women in their 50s on what's their next act, what's the next half of their life going to look like. And that was fine. But it's still, I was like, something is not, I got to tweak it a little bit. So 2020 happened. 2020 happened. And at that point, I was like, you know what? A lot of people are asking me for advice, referrals around taking care of my mother, who, by the way, I've been taking care of her for 13 years. When I say taking care of, she's at a assisted living 5 minutes away. I am not doing the heavy lifting. Thank you very much. The nurses are, and I'm very thankful for them. In any event, I decided to switch my coaching into being a caregiver coach. Yeah, that didn't fit either. It's like, no, this is right. And after transitioning again for like the third time, I've lost count. I kind of came back to where I started. And I realized I was hearing a phrase over and over again. Some parts of the same thing. I was hearing, Wendy, I don't feel worthy of taking time for myself. I don't feel like I deserve it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That's it. I was like, if you don't feel like you're worthy or deserving to take time for yourself, to do something nice for yourself, you're in effect punishing yourself. You're an overwhelmed. You're like my client, Jen, who ended up in the hospital before she was my client, right? And that's when it shifted. I was like, overwhelmed women who are doing all the things and they want to do all the things. They're very high achieving. They get stuff done. And at the same time, in the back of their minds, they're going, I just really want some time for myself. I want to be me again. I want to do something for me. And they just are so overwhelmed. They can't even get there. They can't even, start. Did I cover everything? That was a long answer. Did I get to where I was supposed to go?
Absolutely. It was how did you get to be Coach Wendy and working with the sandwich generation?
Yay, I did it.
And so you did. You got to it. And you did it beautifully because
thank you.
And I hear from our sisters, our siblings, just women I come in contact with, we are overwhelmed. Both my parents are, well, my mother's finding more health issues. My dad went through a health issue. My late husband's mother is essentially my third child. And it's so, yes, I'm there. And I mean, my youngest is 9.
Yeah.
Building this business, having the podcast, doing everything that Heather does.
Yeah. Heather does a lot.
Heather does a lot. There's a lot of overwhelm. And I know I'm not the only one because I hear it across the board.
Right.
I see it on the mothers groups I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are some things
Mm-hmm.
that can help us? That can just maybe I'm just some easy things to kind of get us going. And I'm more to let us know that it's okay to rest. Because I know I will tell them, take time. One, talk to your body, let your body know. I know you want to rest. Can you give me just a couple hours and then I will give you rest? That takes a lot of time to get to this phase. It took me a long time to be able to let my partner cook dinner.
Ooh.
Allow my partner, I specifically allow, I wanted to load the dishwasher.
Yes.
But it was me let go of how I want the dishwasher loaded.
Yeah. Right.
For him to be able to load the dishwasher or help me feed the kids or clean the house, because we have a certain way that we do things. What are some things that can help us, that will give us that worthy, let us know we are worthy?
Absolutely. Oh, well, I love that question. And I'm going to answer it just very flippantly. And then I'm going to go a little bit deeper.
Love it.
Here's the truth. You are worthy and deserving simply because you exist. That is the truth. And you're probably like, but, okay. So I would invite you to notice when you're butting yourself. Just notice, no judgment, no shame, no blame, no guilt. Just, aren't I adorable? I just did it again. That's where you start. You notice. Okay. The second thing, and I have to laugh because my journal sits right up here, except for today. And I'm talking about that because in that journal, we start off with guilt. Here's why I kick it off with guilt. And it's a journaling prompt. There are journaling prompts, right? You don't go into it with blank pages. I guide you through it so that at the end of the journal, you're in ease and flow. Ease and flow. Flow.
There's my keyword.
Ease and flow, girl. That's the whole point. So you have peace of mind. And in order to get there, so that you know you are worthy and deserving and you're doing things for yourself and you're taking time for yourself. And at the same time, you're also taking care of everything else. And it's easy. We start with guilt. We do the hard work first, right? Because you got to get in there and you got to work out those messy bits. Because once you work out and you understand and you look at those messy bits face to face, eye to eye, shine a light on them, they no longer have power over you. So in the journal, like one of the questions is, what's a time in your life that you felt guilty for doing something for you? Let's bring that to light. How did that make you feel, right? The second question is something along the lines of, when you did do something for you, did other people make you feel guilty? Because that happens a lot. When you're trying to change, the people around you don't want you to change. Not because they're being mean, not because they don't want that for you, but because it's uncomfortable for them. Right? So just noticing how the people react around you. Because what's true is we teach the people around us how we desire to be treated. That includes you. You got to teach yourself how you desire to be treated. So it starts there with really just noticing.
Yeah. Those buts.
Those buts. There's another but. Aren't I adorable?
You are.
Here's another one. Huh.
Yeah. It's you get that invitation from a friend. Hey, I'm gonna be doing this. I'd love for you to come up with. I would love to go, but
yeah. What's that about? I'd love to go. What's actually in my way?
What obligation is there? Is it a child's sporting
That's a good
event?
question. Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
something that you really want to attend?
Mhm.
That is your obligation
Mhm.
something you really want to attend, or is it something that you feel
Yeah.
you need? Sorry, I saw movement over here. My dog just readjusted.
Oh, hi,
Um,
doggy.
is it something that you feel like you have to go to because that's just
That's
what
it.
you do?
You should do.
Yes. Yes. I really should go
I should
to
go.
this function.
Uh-huh.
I don't really want to go. I
Bingo.
usually don't have
That's
fun.
it.
I have
That's
to
it.
find the gold in that event. I prefer to do this, but
Mhm. Mhm.
and I see it, I hear it, I've seen it, I've heard it
Yeah.
in my own life.
Right.
I know that my listeners go through this as well because we've been taught everybody comes first.
We have been sold a pack of lies, ladies. No, that's not true. But that's how the world would like us to act.
Mhm.
No, sorry.
Yep. Let's burn those bras again.
I don't know about that.
I'm dating myself a little bit, and that was before my time.
That was
whole
way
bro.
before my time too. Yeah. I don't know about, well, you walk in the door and it comes off.
Yeah.
Well, except when you're on camera. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, you see from here up. It's a headshot. It's bust up.
You
Nobody
know,
knows.
that's true. Maybe I could rethink that. Anyway.
But yes, it's being able to say, you know what, it can kind of I sometimes have to remind myself that no, I'm not on an airplane. However,
Mhm.
the flight attendants are telling me you put your mask on
I
first.
knew that's where you were going with that. Yeah. Yeah.
And
That
we have to.
analogy. Yeah. That analogy. I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't like it. Because it goes deeper than that. It's not that simple. It is not that simple. When you say to yourself, okay, I should put my oxygen mask on first. How the hell do I do that?
Mhm.
Right? It is not that easy. It's not. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's why I don't like it. I just worked that one out for myself because it's not as whoop, okay. I'll put it on now. I'm good. Uh, it's it's knowing you are worthy and deserving. How do you do that? How do you do that? So I walk through this little exercise. Can I do this with you?
Absolutely.
Okay. I walk through this little exercise with um, my clients when I very first start working with them. Because oftentimes, okay, all the time, I can't take this time for me because fill in the blank. I can't do what I really want to do because fill in the blank. And I'm like, okay, back up. So I invite everyone to, first of all, if you're not sitting, sit. Okay. Put your feet on the floor flat. So you're grounding yourself into the earth. Okay.
I'm gonna have to get
And then
shorter.
that's the best. She just whoop, about 3 inches. Okay. And then when you're done laughing, put your hand over your heart. Okay. Do you feel your heartbeat?
I have too many clothes on.
Stick your hand underneath your jacket.
Okay. Now I can feel my heartbeat.
Okay, great. Well, we're off to a good start because you've got a heartbeat. That's the first thing we
Certainly.
locate. Okay.
If not, I'm talking. That'd be a really cool trick. Anyway, okay.
That would be interesting. A little creepy. Okay. You've got your heartbeat. Keep your hand on your heart. Keep your feet on the floor and close your eyes. And I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Okay. And I'm going to ask you to do that 2 more times. When you do that again, when you're breathing in through your nose, I invite you to envision you're breathing in a warm, yellow, buttery light. And when you're exhaling through your mouth, what I want you to envision coming out is black smoke. Okay. That's all of the stuff that's holding you back. That's all the stuff that's telling you you should. That's all the stuff that's telling you you're not worthy. When you're breathing in that warm, buttery light, you're breathing in, I am deserving. I am worthy. Okay. So let's do this one more time. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I invite you to open your eyes. What do you notice?
I'm lightheaded.
Okay.
My
That
heart rate.
happens.
Yep. My heart rate has decreased. I'm calmer.
Yeah.
I feel a lot more grounded, a lot more centered.
Yeah. Beautiful. That's where you start. That is where you start, because you reconnecting with yourself is where it begins. And just like your heartbeat. That's why I really wanted you to get a feel for your heartbeat. Okay. And you can do this because, right, overwhelm happens all of the time. All of the time. Still does for me too, right? I'm not immune to it. And you can notice that. Ooh, I feel overwhelmed. I feel anxious. I feel, right? And then you can get yourself back into calm just by doing this. You can do it standing in the grocery line, right? You don't sit. Don't sit. Just, you can stand there. It's fine. You don't have to close your eyes, but just do that breathing, right? Do it at your desk. Go outside. Take your shoes off. Take your socks off. Stand in the grass and just ground yourself. That's where you begin.
Love that. And I've done it multiple different times in multiple different situations. And sometimes it's worked for me. Other times it kind of, I think.
Yeah.
So but I know it works.
That's it.
I know even if there's a slight change in
celebrate it.
Yes.
Celebrate
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
That slight change is huge.
Yeah. And this can be used.
Yeah.
You're running late for work. Like you said, standing in the grocery line because the cashier or the individual in front of you can't remember what card to use or didn't bring enough cash or is disputing every single price.
Yes. Yeah.
It's calming, but it's reminding your body you are worthy.
You are worthy. Yeah. You want to know another trick?
Absolutely. I love these tricks.
Okay. Beautiful. Gratitude. Gratitude, and start off your day before you even get out of bed. When your eyes open, what am I looking forward to today? Right? Because don't we usually start our day with, oh, I got to talk to this person, this person, this person. I got to remember to wash the towels because we're going to run out. I got to remember to get gas. No, all that stuff's going to come in. It's fine. But when you start your day with, well, what am I looking forward to? Looking forward to going for a walk. I'm looking forward to fixing myself a really beautiful dinner and enjoying that, right? Whatever it is. And that gives you that through line that pulls you in and through the rest of your day when the moments are like, ugh, oh my gosh, this person is so slow. This cashier is so slow. She can't find her card or her password. She doesn't know her phone number.
I wake up and I've got 2 windows. Like one's directly across the bed from me, almost right across the foot of the bed from me.
Beautiful.
But I lay on my left side, so when I wake up, the window's right there. And I have a window kind of right by my head. And the sunlight's starting to pour in.
I love that.
And I wake up, I'm like, thank you for allowing me to see light.
Yeah.
Some days it's as simple as I see the morning light.
Exactly.
I made it through the night.
That's a start. That's a start, and that will get you more to be grateful for. And when you have so much to be grateful for, you're no longer in the mindset of, I'm not worthy. I don't deserve that. You're instead in the mindset of, hell yeah, I deserve that, and I'm going to do it. Thank you very much.
Snap that attitude.
That's right. Dang it.
Oh, how else can we find that
Mm,
we are worthy?
mm,
Say we go through that grounding
mhm,
exercise.
mhm.
We've gone through some gratitude.
Yeah.
Is there another tool that you would mind sharing?
Hmm. Going back to the journal, which I'll talk about here at the end. So it's, working through, okay, I have faced my guilt. I've removed that. And now let's replace that with gratitude. Done. Check. Now let's look at, what does my life look like now? Okay. I often do something called a wheel of life. You know what? Have you ever seen this thing? It's like 8 pieces of pie on a sheet. And the pie, each piece represents pieces of your life. Like one piece of pie could be oh, for heaven's sake, money, finances. Another piece could be business. Another piece is relationships. Another piece is leisure time, fun time, right? And you rate yourself. And it's a wheel. So ultimately, you want to see how bumpy your ride is. And it is very telling. It is very telling. It does not lie, right? And a lot of times, what we think our lives look like is not reflected. It's like, ooh, that's a little bumpy. Okay, but that makes sense. That makes sense because I'm thinking it's smooth and I'm, oh, okay, right? So you can see the areas that need smoothing out. And then you say to yourself, okay, self, this is where I'm at now. This is where I desire to be. And what I love doing is I love to invite my clients to write a letter to their future selves. 6 months from now, what is your future self going to thank you for doing? What's that going to look like? How's your life going to be different? How's your business going to be different? How's your work going to be different? How are your relationships going to be different? How's your money going to be different? What is that going to look like? So, dear Heather, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how much I have changed in Red, right? Because now I'm experiencing boundaries. I have boundaries set up. They are strong. I get to do what I want when I want. And I also get to help the people that I choose to help. Huh, that's awesome. And can you believe I also, increased my savings? That sometimes is a byproduct. Because when you feel better about yourself, when you know that you're worthy, your money goes up, right? Love your money, it's gonna love you back. I'm not a financial person. That's just how it is, right? Your health gets better. Like, oh my God. Oh my gosh, I have more focus because I'm getting better sleep. I'm getting more sleep. Who knew that you couldn't get along with like 4 hours of sleep at night? Right?
Yes.
So the writing the letter to your future self just puts you in that mindset of this is where I am and this is where I get to go. This is what my life will look like in 6 months. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Absolutely. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
You have given us so much wonderful information and those tools, examples, your stories. Where can we find more about
Yeah.
Coach Wendy and see how you may be a good fit for any one of the listeners?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for asking. So you go to coach-wendy.com, easy breezy, and take a look and see what resonates with you there. I've mentioned this journal a couple of times that I don't have on the shelf. I will share a link with Heather so that you can get free 8 days of journaling prompts, right? Because the full journal, say that 5 times fast, is 30 days of journaling prompts. And what I've heard is, geez, that's a lot. That's a lot, Wendy. Great. 8 days, easy breezy. There you go. It's a free opt-in. So literally your first step into your peace of mind and knowing that you are worthy and deserving. Ease and flow, baby.
Ease and flow. I love it. Before we go today,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any wise words of wisdom for us?
Yes. Yes. I got this download and it basically says, the download was, it all feels better when you slow down and take care of yourself. It all feels better.
Yeah, very true. When you slow down, take care of yourself, everything else seems to kind of fall into place.
It just flows. Ease and flow.
Ease and flow. But
This is why we're talking.
yes, absolutely. Ease and flow and just slowing down.
Yeah.
We
Slow
we
down.
really don't have to be in 10 different places at 10 different times.
No, you don't. You just have to be.
Yes. And it might be rearranging your life a little bit by asking for help, which is extremely hard to do.
That is a sign of strength when you're asking for help. And it's a big one. I get it's a big ask. But when you
it is a
do,
huge ask.
when you do, that goes along with training those in your life to treat you how you desire to be treated.
And it does, asking for help, recognizing we need the help.
Yeah.
And then asking for help.
Yeah.
Are huge. And they are life changers. They really,
and at times, life changers, and at times demanding help.
yes. Oh, absolutely. I today, because like I said, inner winter came with a bang. I vote.
Girl.
I let my family here that lives with me know I need independence today.
Yes, you did. I was so proud of you. I was like, yes.
I understand the dog cannot let himself out. However, a lot of the other things that I help with, you are capable of doing yourself. Exactly. You're capable of getting a snack. You are capable of doing a lot of things. And it just, I needed that. I felt the pressure of having to take care of everybody. And my body was saying, no.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want who I call Mommy Monster to come out because I wasn't listening to her. So I made the decision, do I want to be Mommy Monster and show my family somebody that I really am not? Or do I want to communicate politely and say, just, can you please be independent? A little more independent today.
Right.
You want a snack? Go get a snack.
Beautiful.
And it's been great. I love it. And then I got my super bitter tea. That bang that came in earlier is diminishing. It's just great. I'm feeling more like myself.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. And I can carry on with my day. But I know if I didn't say that earlier to my family, I would have that tightening rubber band. I did a video of what it feels like to be a very loose and relaxed versus every time somebody asks for something, it's just like tightening that rubber band, another twist.
Right. Yeah.
And I knew I would snap if I did not share that with my family.
Love that for you. I love that for you.
they've been great. They don't hate me. They actually appreciate me sharing how I'm feeling. Maybe not always. It's a lot nicer when you come from a place of heart versus a place of stress and overwhelm.
It sure is, isn't it? Yeah. I love that you listened to yourself and was like, this is what I need. This is what you will do. Done.
But it took me a long time to get to this space. A long time. It's taken giving myself permission to ask for that space.
But here you are.
Yes. So if listeners, you haven't quite gotten there yet, or you get pushback from your family when you actually do so, I understand that journey. And it will get easier. Just keep doing it.
Exactly.
You've got to be a little bit selfish sometimes. And that is okay.
It's like a muscle.
It is. It is definitely like a muscle. Thank you so much, Coach Wendy, for taking us on this enlightening journey into how to basically telling us we are worthy, because some of us have forgotten, and how to remind ourselves that we are worthy of a beautiful, fantastic life, even when we have all of these obligations pulling at us.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you're so welcome. It has been a pleasure, and I've so enjoyed our time together.
I have to. I do every time we spend time together.
Likewise. Oh, yeah. And you're still short, by the way.
Oh, I know. I need to stand up to actually get back up to set. So I'll do that after. I'll return to my normal size in a few minutes.
She shrunk herself.
Yeah, I had my little shrinky tea. Thank you so much, listeners, for spending your time with us today. If you found a nugget of wisdom or a moment of empowerment, our mission is accomplished. Do you know someone who could benefit from this information? Please share Embracing Flow with them. In every phase, embrace it, love it, crown it, and be vividous. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow the show, submit a rating and review, and share it with your friends. Visit my website, embracingflowpodcast.com, to receive your free guide on 4 ways to decrease PMS. The link is in the show notes. Information shared on the Embracing Flow podcast is for educational purposes only. It does not constitute medical advice. Until next time, love hard, laugh often, and always be vividous.